At the beginning of this month, on December 1st, an 11-year-old boy was actually seen in a gay bar, and he was dancing with dollar bills thrown at him. Now, this happened in Brooklyn, New York at the $3 bill. To give you some background on this kid, his name is Desmond Napoles, and he's known for being a drag artist, a fashion icon, and then a model, and also, at the same time, is an award-winning LGBTQ activist. Desmond's drag name is Desmond is Amazing, and this drag name is basically used on a lot of different social sites online that his mother runs, one of them being Instagram. Now on Instagram, this site has a lot of people on there, and the kid has hit over 100,000 followers. There's literally over 1,500 posts on this account that the mother runs. So the mother runs it every single day. She has a story she's posting daily and constantly doing so. Going back to the horrible event that took place in Brooklyn, New York at the $3 bill, which is an adult gay bar where, they're basically able to strip on a stage. That's very, very wrong. That's not acceptable for a kid to go. But somehow the kid makes it there. It's not like the kid asks their parents, like, hey, I want to go to a gay bar tonight. Like, let's do that. That sounds really fun, being a 10-year-old at the time, now an 11-year-old to this day. And that was the parents' decision. They're the one that drove their kid to the bar, and they're parenting them at the time, so they take full responsibility. Now, after that, after the kid actually makes it into the bar, then the kid goes on stage and starts dancing, takes off a dress. Afterwards, you have grown men that are throwing dollar bills. They're handing dollar bills, actually, like just handing dollar bills. They weren't actually throwing them in the video, because there's actually a video that went out and it went viral. Someone was there and they made a statement actually to Ben Shapiro. He mentioned that and said basically the person that was there, they weren't okay with that. They knew that it was wrong, that a child should not be on stage, so they took the video and then they left, and they were completely disgusted on what went on and in total shock. It's been a month. Where's the accountability for the horrible, poisonous actions caused by the parents? They should have accountability for these actions. So should the bar. They should definitely face consequences. You should not be able to get away with treating a kid like this inside of a bar. That's ridiculous. It's wrong. It's disgusting. And I don't approve of this at all. I don't know why there's no justice right now. Why we aren't trying to do anything as like a community and go against this. I've seen a lot of people make videos about this, but at the same time, not enough videos, not enough to actually stand out against this and speak out for, what is really happening. I'm starting to notice there's like a really bad parenting style where they just don't care about their kids, actually, where, they act like their kids are some sort of pawn that they can use to have this ridiculous propaganda spread that they believe in their heart. So they pass it on to their kids. They force their kid to deal with this. Yeah, I'm officially getting a punching bag. Reading stories like this makes me absolutely livid until my blood is just boiling. It's the temperature, literally, of hell or the lake of fire. Whether you are on the left, the right, or whether you are an independent, it doesn't matter what your political belief is when we're discussing something very serious like this. You have to put all of those kind of beliefs and those opinions, just set that aside for the moment and realize that we are talking about a kid that was allowed to dance at a bar, a strip bar, for money. That is wrong. And I think that we could all come to the common agreement and to say that that's wrong. I don't think any of us are going to really be standing for that, because if not, there's something wrong with you. If you don't see anything wrong with the situation, then I would highly recommend that you check in with a doctor, a good doctor. If you're not able to do that, then I would advise you to go check in with a therapist, one that is highly rated. That would be good for you, because then something is wrong with you, okay? That's not cool, that's not allowed, and you would have to have some sort of blockage in your brain to think otherwise. When you're that young, you don't make these kind of mature decisions for yourself. This was the parents' responsibility. They decided to take Desmond to the bar where they allow their kid to have money handed to them while they're dancing on the stage. That was all their fault. That's all their responsibility. We should totally blame them, and they should be ashamed of themselves because that is disgusting. Next, the thing that should happen is there should be legal, consequences that not only the parents should face, but also the bar and the employees that were working at the time. We shouldn't be having parents even be running around talking about their kids' sexuality to begin with. Why are you talking about a 10-year-old sexuality and now 11-year-old sexuality? That doesn't make any sense. And actually, I can see that going a lot younger too for a lot of other types of people that are doing that right now. It's not cute. It's not progressive. It's just you using your kid as a pawn, like I was saying earlier. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. According to Life's website, Desmond came out of the closet when he was born. Now I'm done. I'm officially done. I am done. No. A kid cannot decide anything like that when they're born. They can't even decide if they want apples or bananas. How are they going to decide their sexuality? Please. That is this woman's fault that wants to do all this crazy progressive stuff. Just leave your kid alone. Leave them out of this. Look, I don't care if a boy wants to dress up and wear girl clothes or vice versa. If a girl wants to dress up and wear boy clothes, it doesn't matter. That's okay. And actually, if a boy ends up finding a lipstick and ends up playing with that, is that really the end of the world? No, it doesn't matter. They're a kid. They're playing. It doesn't matter. And same with a girl. If she's playing with the, little football or whatever. I mean, you don't just have to start assuming things, if you know what I mean. It's just not the best thing that you could start doing with your kid. And, another thing though, that's fine. That's cool. Like, even if, the kid is gay, that is okay. Then that's fine. But why? Why are you introducing them to drag? I don't understand that, because drag is very not appropriate for kids. It's more of adult material. There's a lot of bad content that exists with drag. So it's just not a good area for kids to be in. It's very bad. It's exposing them to sexuality. In a way, this reminds me of what happened with Lil Tay. Her mom was so obsessed with turning her own daughter into a child celebrity that she went as far as lying, and she had her daughter lie to the whole entire world, saying that she had all kinds of cars and vehicles that she didn't, all kinds of fancy ones, really, just to get attention so that they could get further and try to make money off of that. The only difference is once Lil Tay was actually exposed for the bad things that were going on, she was deplatformed and didn't really have a chance at doing that any longer. Although when Desmond was exposed to the media, everybody was rooting this on and saying that this was a good thing. When, really, when you look at this whole entire situation, it is not. It is very, very dark. Because drag is mainstream now, a lot of people don't have a problem with integrating that in children's lives, and they don't actually see the bigger picture to that. Well, that's all I have for this video. I have a lot more going on my channel, so go check that out, and I'll definitely have a new video coming up soon, so stay tuned.